To understand this next part, I need you to imagine the apocalypse. And that everyone you ever knew, every place you've ever been, every performer whose work you admired, every band who's ever written a song that meant something to you, all of it was gone, and that you survived. Imagine that feeling of loss. Imagine that guilt, the pressure it would put on you, how you would change beneath that pressure. 100 times over. What would you do to stop it? What would you do to protect the ones you loved, the ones who also felt that terrible weight? That is the reality.
Your life is a constant stream of changes.
When someone leaves your life, those exits are not made equal. Some are beautiful and poetic and satisfying. Others are abrupt and unfair, but most are just unremarkable, unintentional, clumsy.
I can't imagine the weight of that. But I do know loss, and I know what it can do to you. Make you feel like your life's not worth nothing, that all the joy and pleasure in the world has been locked away, not an option for someone like you anymore. I know that feeling, Pigeon, I swear.
I can't feel anything. I'm not hungry. I don't breathe. My heart doesn't beat. Do you understand?
You fucking took everything from me. You know, honestly, do whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I have nothing, and I don't give a shit. The world is ending, and I don't care.
Our capacity for love increases with each person we cross paths with throughout our lives and with each moment we spend with those people. But too often we neglect that part of ourselves in favor of others. And by the time we realize just how important it is, we find ourselves with fewer folks around to practice with.
You know, sometimes there aren't right decisions. Sometimes there's just decisions.
What is the antidote to despair? Well, my friend, it is action.
I have one last blessing for you, my emissaries. Your fate is guiding you, not today, not tomorrow, but to a moment that will challenge you in a new and horrible way. And I cannot make the difficult decision that lies at the end of your quest for you, but I can grant you the time that you need to make that decision.
You have got faith. It's faith in you.
You all know the story now, right? You know what this thing is capable of? I know you're scared. This is scary. But we can do this. And you're going to come away from this fight with some kick-ass stories about this day.
Sometimes you act and you do things and you're wrong. And if you let the fact that you've fucked up stop you from trying to help again, that's the real mistake. I've fucked up so many times. You can't be afraid to help because, yeah, you might hurt, but you also might help. You just have to keep helping. Don't be afraid.
You know, we've lost a lot, and there's a lot more we might lose, but the one thing we do have is the thing that people in love rarely ever have enough of, and it's time.
Right now, I have maybe the most burden of choice any person has ever had, right? I have the power of I can make any kind of treat. And if I start thinking about what the right one to do is, I'm not going to do anything because I don't know what the right one is. So I just have to do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And I think my hope is that if I act from a place of love and a place of fun and a place of, making someone smile, that the next thing I do will be the right thing.
you're going to have to fight. And you're gonna win!
Listen, kid, you gotta dance every day. Every day, you gotta dance. It's good for your physical, it's good for your mental health.
It's not perfect, but it's the best I can do.
I made it. I made it. I fucking made it.
What brings me joy is life. I think you can find joy anywhere in life. I think it's a conscious choice. I think you choose joy in life. And no matter how bad things are, no matter how crummy, no matter how dark, I don't always do things right, and I don't always do things smart. But whatever I do, I find joy in it, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. It's looking back on the joy you had, and the joy you found, and the joy you gave other people.
You're going to be amazing. One day, believe it or not, you're going to laugh at a joke. You're going to go swimming, and you're going to smile in the sunlight. You're going to pet yourself a good dog, and it's going to make you feel happy. You ain't always going to feel like this. Other people maybe, but not you. And how do you get there? How do you get to that point? I don't know. But you are going to get there.
I don't have to fight anymore. I did it. And now I'm gonna grow.